Hey guys, it's Mick. Welcome back to more 1BitHeart Blind. In the last one, we finished up all of our free time events. We've made all the friends that we can. So now, let's talk to Misane. Have you finished? I see. Well then, let us... What was that? An even bigger shock than before. Could we take a look outside? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, looks like... Well... I'm going to refer to him as just Mikado because I feel like that'll be easier to differentiate, but it is, as you know, future Nanashi. But it looks like Mikado's putting his plan into action. Mumi? She's... It seems that the same as that hacker Kirai. No response. And blank eyes. I wonder if this is what happens when your mind is completely taken over. It's definitely a possibility. We'll need to hurry a little. Quickly, to meet the future Nanashi. Right. It'd be bad to leave Miyumi in the sunlight, so let's move her under the shade in the apartment. Now let's go. Good call. Don't want her to freaking burn. Nobody seems to be around, though. But yeah, we gotta go to the tower, right? He should be at the very top. To the control room. Oh, this is... It's very purple. Up. Z. C. Right. X. Oh wow, I'm gonna be fighting these bugs along the way, huh? It's a bit of a pain, honestly, but oh well. Damn it, I pressed up instead of down at the end there. Don't tell me this starts the entire cycle over. Oh, god damn it. Ah, no. There we go. Get out of my way. Not another one! Just let me talk to Mikado. We need to put an end to this. Anyway. Whoops. Anyway, he's probably, since this was briefly talked about before, he's probably trying to make himself an enemy of the world somehow in order to, like, unite everyone or something similar to that effect. Because, like, that's something that's been discussed earlier about how Nanashi himself would think to do something like that, right? So I figure it's something like that, because his goal is to unite the world. But it's just that his means are a bit... The control room is up ahead. Misane-chan? First, let me apologize. Huh? I hid many things from you, even if that caused you to hate me, if it caused you to lose trust in me. I did it wholly out of the desire to help you, Nanashi. Why? What I feared most was that you would choose to vanish from this world. That was scarier than anything. No, I was wondering why you went that far for me. Well, that's as I said before. It was quite embarrassing to say. Still, if that troubled you, Misane-chan, if it made you unhappy, I'd hate that. I don't want to meddle too much in people being happy or not. I couldn't stand it if I was responsible for troubling them. It wouldn't matter if and when I vanished. Like everyone says, I'm worthless. I don't think anything of being unhappy. I don't mind. So why? Don't be so nice to the likes of me. Is that all you wanted to say? I don't have a name. I don't have a me. I want to fit in like someone's lost puzzle piece. All pieces have their own shape. Even you. You have one. I know. The more time people spend with me, the more they feel a certain feeling. One they didn't feel to start with. And that's fine. In fact, it's correct. I don't know why there's something wrong, so it must be myself who's wrong. Out of billions, I'm all alone. It doesn't matter if I exist or not, does it? Are you done, Misane-chan?
私、前にあなたに言いました。あなたが好きです。だから、あなたの不幸も幸福も分けてほしい。それは私にとって迷惑でも何でもありません。
I told you before, I like you, so I want you to know sorrow from happiness. It wouldn't be any burden at all on me.
あなたはゴミくずなんかじゃない。誰かがまるでプログラムのようだとも言いましたが違います。
You aren't worthless. Someone said you were just like a program, but he was wrong.
ナナシさんは不器用で少しバカで空回りしやすくて。
Nanashi, you're just clumsy, a little slow, overeager.
ちょっとだけ臆病で優しすぎるだけです。
A little cowardly and too kind. That's all.
ダメだよ、これ。俺知らないもん。
No, don't do this. I don't know this.
俺さ、こういう時ってどうすればいいかわからないよ。これは何？
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What is this?
それが心です。あなた自身のものです。
That's your heart. It's yourself.
あなたはナナシなんかじゃない。七瀬よしさんです。私が大好きな七瀬よしさんです。
You aren't nameless. You're Yoshinanase. The Yoshinanase who I love.
あなたはもっとあなたを出していいんです。
You can show yourself. More and more of yourself.
笑ってもいいの？
So can I laugh?
はい。
Yes.
怒ってもいいの？
Can I yell?
はい。
Yes.
じゃあ、泣いてもいいかな？
Well, can I cry?
はい。
Yes. Oh. Nanashi.
俺のことなんか考えないでよ。気にしないで。構わないで。見ないで。認識しないで。俺にとってそれが一番幸せなんだよ。
Don't think about me. Don't worry. Don't care. Don't look. Don't acknowledge. That's what would make me the happiest.
私はあなたのことを考えたいんです。考えてしまうんです。気にしてしまうし、構ってしまう。勝手に意識してしまう。でも私にとってはそれが幸せなんですよ。
I want to think about you. I do think about you. I worry. I care. I happen to acknowledge. But that's a happy thing for me.
なんか変だね。
That's kind of strange.
ええ、そうですね。私も変なんです。だからおかしいのは私も一緒です。
Yes, so it is. I'm strange too. So, we can both be odd together. Your face is red. I can be embarrassed like anyone else. Nah, I'm a little embarrassed too. We should go. Right. Oh. Hey, past me. Masane-chan. So you came. Well then, would you indulge if I talked a little about the past? Of course, I call it the past, but to you it's the future. Given how I am, I doubt the past me has hope for the future, but just cover your ears if you don't want to hear it. So, about the master program. In the future, I was working as a programmer, and made the original at the request of some big shots. But those big shots used it to make a society where people were bound, in a way. I thought, just what have I wrought? Many people didn't want it, I'm sure. There were quite a large number who grieved. So, I thought I'd return to before I made the master program. Thus, I made a time machine. A time machine? You, is that something you just think you want to make and then you make? Well, you did indeed make it, Nanashi. Perhaps there's nothing you can't create. Ah, thank you. But no, I'm not perfect. I didn't have much time, so I couldn't be thorough. I wanted to go back to before the program's creation, but instead, I went back 8 years. Regardless of the exact date, the master program didn't exist. But thinking about it, I wondered if I could use this to change the future for the better. I considered a way for everyone to be happy. My dream of world peace hasn't changed since this time, and the how is exceedingly simple. Unified thoughts. With that, there could be no conflict. In a blink, all strife and misunderstanding gone. A perfect world, everyone holding hands and smiling. Of course, my assistants pulled all kinds of mischief. Still thinking? Even as you do that, the process continues. Naturally, all humanity takes a long time, but not as long as you might think. Right, I guess I should tell you a little more. The moment I came here and interfered with my past self, and when I made the master program that didn't yet exist, the future that I'm from was already erased. No matter what, I will cease to exist. Will I go leaving this master program in my wake? Or will everything return to the way it was? That's the only difference. Oh, don't worry about... Well, then again, since it's me we're talking about, I'm sure there's nothing more unnecessary. Though it hurts a bit to see Masane-chan looking so pained, even if she's surely the only one. I should ask you for your answer soon. Past me. What will you do with the future?
俺は何もしない。
I'll do nothing.
驚いたな。僕が一番予測していなかった返答だ。
Surprising. That's the last answer I would have expected.
でも、その意思の統一っていうのはやめてもらいたいな。
Yeah, I can see that. But the unifying people's thoughts thing, I'd like you to stop that.
それはどうして？
Why is that?
人はみんな違う心を持っているから争い、すれ違うし、傷つける。個々の心なんてとてもちっぽけだと思う。
Everyone having different hearts means there's conflict, and people misunderstand each other and get hurt. If you look at individual hearts, they're really minuscule.
でも俺はミサネちゃんと一緒にこの街の人と触れ合って少しだけ分かったんだ。みんな違うからこんなにも世界は面白いんだって。
But being with Masane-chan and the people in this town, I've come to realize just the tiniest bit. Everyone being different is what makes this world so great.
未来の俺が言った通り、完璧な人間なんかいないんだ。人は誰でもどこか必ず欠けてしまっている。その欠けた部分も人それぞれだと思う。
Like the future me said, no one's perfect. People are all missing something somewhere. And what they're missing varies from one to another.
だからこそ他の人とその欠けた部分を補い合える。一人では小さくても多くの人ならとても大きなものになる。
That's why others can provide the missing pieces. What's minuscule for one becomes huge with many.
ちっぽけが集まって築き上げるものがこんなにもすごいんだって。それは時には間違ったものを築き上げてしまうかもしれない。
To think a collection of puny, fragile things could make up something so amazing. And maybe sometimes it makes something wrong.
でも部屋にこもったままだったら知らなかった世界だったよ。
But if I'd kept holding up in my room, there'd be a whole wide world I didn't know.
過去の僕がそこまで心変わりした理由って何かな？
I wonder why you've had such a change of heart past me.
それは多分俺に足りなかったものを少しだけ理解することができたからだと思う。
Probably because the thing I lacked, I was able to understand it. Just a little.
そうか。わからないけど。わかったよ。
I see. I don't understand, but I got it.
そのボタンは？
What did that button do?
管理プログラム、ハッキング用のデータ、およびプログラムの処理。それを今すべて削除している。
The master program, the hacking data, the process. It's all being deleted.
じゃあ
Then,
過去の僕がそう決めたのなら、それが僕の未来だ。
if the past me has decided it, then that's my future.
いいんですか？
Is that all right?
僕だって名無しだ。詳しく聞かなくたって一瞬で全てを知ることができる。
I'm Nanashi too. I don't need to ask him to elaborate. I can just know it all in an instant.
僕自身のことは一番理解できないけれど。
My own self may be what I understand least.
過去とはいえ、変わった僕を確かめた。その上で今の判断を下したんだ。
But I can see this is not just the past me, but a changed me. That's why I made my decision.
そうだな。完全に削除されるまでにも少し時間がかかるからね。せっかくだし、景色でも見ていく。
I know. It'll be a while until it's completely deleted. While you're here, why not enjoy the view?
8年でも未来とは結構変わるものですね。
Things really can change in just 8 years.
そりゃね、人の向上心っていうのはすごいものだね。
Indeed, people's ambition is truly amazing.
俺は話についていけないけど気になるな。
I'm not following, but man, I'm curious now.
時間なんてあっという間だよ。そんなに生き急ぐ必要だってない。
Time passes in the blink of an eye. There's no need to live in such a hurry.
そうだな。ここからはよく世界が見える。
Yes, you can see the world well from here.
僕は僕以外の世界に存在するものすべてのものが好きだけど、
While I love everything in this world but myself,
今の七瀬よしならどう思ってるのかな。
let me ask the Yoshi Nanase of the present. What do you think?
俺
Me? Well,
俺も世界に存在するすべてのものが好きだよ。この街も街の人も友達もミサネちゃんも。
I love everything in this world too. This town, its people, my friends, Masane-chan.
それにね、
And last but not least,
俺は
I also,
俺自身のことも
just a little bit,
ちょっとだけ
I do like
好きだよ。
myself.
高層の窓から見えてた街並みには僕はいないだ 傷つけたくないのは自分が傷つきたくないだけでもそんな殻にこもってた僕に君が手を差し出してくれたから僕は変われたんだどんな時も笑う君の声が聞こえる失敗しても大丈夫だってだから僕は恐れないで未知の場所にも組み込めるなんて会うたび知るたびにひっそ君の好きな世界も僕も好きになれるんだ絶対に少ないだろう小さな瞳になっていて知るたびに前より好きになってくして僕は僕の歌も少し好きになれた気がしたんだ
So you see, it was a one-way time machine. I'll need to put one together again for the return trip. Still, it's impressive you came here. You could have very well been swallowed by space-time distortions and disappeared. Well, that's because Masane-chan... Ow! Then I'll relax until then. Right. It shouldn't take too long to change backwards to forwards. And it'll be more thorough and exact this time. So, you changed back to how you looked before. I've been living here looking like this, as Mikado. It would be confusing to have two Nanashis running around, wouldn't it? Well, yeah. Okay then, I guess I'll go seek more encounters with the unknown. So you're capable of doing it without prompting now? Yeah, I thought about it and I figured it'd be nice. I'm pretty puny still. I see. What a strange feeling. I'll have your back. Now, back to work. You won't need that listening device anymore then. I am a little uneasy, so leave it. Understood. Okay, I'll do my best. Achievement unlocked. Changed future. See the happy end. Okay, so this game does have multiple endings then. I'm going to assume that it's tied to how many friends you've made along the way. So, I guess in the future I'll go through the game again and probably just save at the final choice and then experiment with how many friends I've made along the way to see what endings I get. Like, there's probably one for just not talking to anybody. And there might be one or two, depending on how many friends I make along the way. It could also just be 3 endings. It could be just one for no friends, one for all friends, and then one for anywhere in between that. I don't know. I'll find out. Either way, it sounds like... Do you want something? I was wondering if I could be friends with you. Probably not. Didn't even stop to think? As my past self, you should know that I'm most harsh on myself. Had it not been me, there was no way I would have offered you hot cocoa in the dead of the summer like it were a reward. Ah, so that wasn't just a natural thing. I suppose... When you've come to understand people's hearts a little more past me, that's when I'll talk to you. Got it! I'll make lots of friends then. Hello, Nanashi. Okay, so we can befriend Masane now. Okay. Then I'm gonna walk around a little more and see if there's anybody new as well, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do from here. Oh, it's Kotara, I believe his name was? Yeah. Okay, so he's available. So does that mean all the hackers are available then? That means that it should be 5 people remaining. Yes? Well, 6 including Mikado, but he's clearly going to be the last one we befriend. So we'd have the 4 hackers, then oh, yep, there's Kirai there. So that's 2 I've found here in Coco Alley. So Kirai, Kotara, and I forget the other 2's names actually. But yeah, okay. So so if that's the case, then we just have like 3 more free time events. We'll do I guess we'll do the hackers in order, 2 at a time, and then we'll do Misane, then we'll do Mikado. That sounds about correct. Oh yeah, here's he. Alright, so he's in this place. And then I'm going to assume that the last hacker, she's over in Sweet Beach. Yeah. I still want to track her down, though. Yep, here she is. Okay, so we know where everyone is. I'll still take one quick once around Sweet Beach just to make sure I'm not missing anybody else. But it seems we have our plan. So, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. In the next one, we'll start our last free time events. See you then.